Alright guys, Joe Wags here, and I appreciate you guys joining me for another Dokkan video. What we're doing today is we're going to do a level 10 links showcase of a rainbowed transforming Frieza. If you will take a look here, my Frieza you'll see is completely rainbowed, and we have full level 10 links. I do have some equips on my Frieza as well. I liked giving him a lot of combo attack and then a little bit of attack there in the end. But combo attack I really like on this Frieza because he is a defensive stacking unit until he fully transforms. So I like to get as many stacks of the defense in as possible. Now, I'm playing on Global, and the same name update still is not out yet, which is kind of a shame. But I think this Frieza here is quite underrated. He's actually really good. I would say he's the best of all of the transforming units, the 5-stage transforming units. So we've got this Frieza, the AGL Goku, and the physical Vegeta. But because of his ridiculous link set, big bad bosses, all that kind of stuff, the villain links are fantastic. And so when the link level update came out, really my first priority was going after these big bad bosses units, and I used to never use this Frieza. I thought he was really underwhelming, but after getting the link level update and maxing him out, he actually impressed me quite a bit. And when you have the same name update coming out, I think running this guy with the LR strength one on the same team is not a bad idea. So I've got my team set up here, and my rotations actually worked out perfectly. So what I'm running here is I've got the TEQ Golden Frieza and the physical transforming Frieza. I also have that physical one level 10 links as well. I'll probably do a separate video on him later. But I like this rotation here, and I'm just on the Legendary Goku event. I want to do something longer where we can see the transforming Frieza actually kind of get going and do the transformations and everything. But these taunt rotations nice. I feel like they're going to defensively kind of lock things up for us. And then the other rotation, we can focus on the transforming Frieza that we're looking at here. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack through with these guys here. Strength Cooler, by the way, I also have him full level 10 links and rainbowed. So yeah, obviously I really like these Frieza units, these big bad bosses units. They're pretty incredible here. So we're just going to go through this first wave, or this first stage of Goku. He's probably not going to survive this, which is fine. The way I'm going to do my showcases, I'm really just going to play through the levels naturally like I normally would. So I'm not going to try to stall with units. I'm not going to try to run supports I wouldn't normally run, things like that. I'm going to try to use realistic teams. The other thing I'm going to do in my Rainbow level 10 link videos is I'm probably not going to run the units on a bunch of teams. I'm going to pick what I feel like is their best team in their best situation and just show off the unit that way. So I really like this first form Frieza next to Strength Cooler. He's going to be kind of his best friend. You'll see here if we look at links, we have like basically everything except Fear and Faith. So very good linking partner there. No reason not to run him. I know Kid Buu can still like get you hurt and stuff a lot, but I do still actually like to run him just as a good support. When you're running really hard events, I just try to hide him as much as possible and try to avoid him getting hit. But I do still legitimately run him. I still really like him. I know his defense doesn't really hold up to stuff today, but I'm just going to leave our transforming Frieza in the first slot. I think, would he get Fear and Faith? No, he does not get it there. So yeah, we'll just leave him there and we'll just attack away. And we'll see what we can do turn one. I know one of the big complaints or ridicule that these transforming units get is that you really see them mostly in their first form, right? So let's see how he does here. So yeah, 3.3 million, like that's really good. Like he's not even transformed yet. Turn one, you can see he actually output more than the Strength Cooler, who's still considered one of the best TORs in the game. So yeah, I mean, 3.3 is fantastic turn one, and he's only going to get stronger as he transforms. Now, he will have some links that change later on, so he will lose a couple of links later, but it's not like the biggest deal, and the bonuses he gets from his transformation will more than likely compensate for that. Alright, so I'm going to jump in here. I'm actually going to put Physical Frieza first because I do want to get a stack. So anytime I've got units that stack, I always want to prioritize them getting attacks in first. So we'll go ahead and attack with those two like that. And we'll see what this Physical Frieza does here. Oh, I should have shown the links here, but he actually links okay with the Golden Frieza. So yeah, 3.15, that's really good for this guy here. He's not even transformed. So when I do the level 10 links video on that physical Frieza, what I'm probably going to do is run him on his own team because I really love running him on rotation with himself. That transformation just on command is so ridiculous with him that it's actually worth it to run him, even though his own lead is a 150, not a 170 lead. It's still totally worth it just to run that combo. I love doing that. So that's probably what I'll do for his video when I get to that. So the coolers, I'm not going to transform them because I want to keep their support going the whole time. So I'm actually going to put Frieza in the front here. Let's see what his defense is at. So 175k, that's not bad at all. And he is still stacking at this point. So we'll go ahead and, you know, at 175k, he's going to be safe in this phase against Goku. So putting him slot 1 is not a bad idea here. And we'll just let the coolers do whatever. Alright, so double digits, no problem. We'll take a super here. I don't think he'll take anything from this. Okay, just a little bit, 69k, but that's like nothing. And there he is at 3.3. So that's a really nice attack stat, turn 2. Like, so you can see this Frieza is really solid. Like, you know, turn 2 he's at almost 200k defense. He's putting like over 3 million damage, which in today's game, you know, yeah, the new Dokkan Fest can hit like 7-8 million or whatever, but like if you saw that AGL Kid Gohan on JP, like he's in the 3-something million range, and he's got some utility there. This Frieza doesn't have as much utility, but he's still hitting. Like, that's super solid. And keep in mind, at some point that Frieza is going to get an EZA, right? So he's going to be just ridiculous. So we'll go ahead and attack with physical Frieza first because I want the stacks. Tech 1 will just sit there and do whatever. Kid Buu will miss the super, but it's not going to get to him anyway, so we're good to go there. So 3.15 from him. That's a nice attack stat there. So this Frieza team that I'm using right now, like, isn't crazy overwhelming, but it's really nice and consistent and has like defense in it. So that's why I really like this transformation boost team that I'm running right here. Obviously, like the LR Prime Battle Frieza is obviously the better first form Frieza, and he does hit those ridiculous like 7 million attack stats plus. But man, this Tech 1, I think a lot of people just overlook him. Now let's see here. We still have all the same links. I believe on his next transformation though, he will get a couple links changed because I know he picks up like shocking speed and something else. So I'll leave him in in slot 1 here, and look at him, 195k. That's solid. He's gonna keep stacking, so let's stack again. And once again, that is why I prioritized additionals, because I want to get as many supers in as possible. So we'll see here if I can get lucky and maybe get an additional in. Strength Cooler could definitely take damage here. He's at 180k, but he has type disadvantage. So if he takes a super, it's gonna hurt, but we won't die. So I'm fine just not using an item here. And let's see what AGL Goku... Oh, super, this is perfect. This should do very little. Yep, double digits. And that's because of type advantage. And then 3.5 mil there, that's really nice. So you can see he's not like shooting up drastically in attack, but it's going up a little bit. And it's just a super nice, solid number for what he's doing. He's just really solid, I would say. And here's a double super from Strength Cooler. He's sitting at 3.5. The fact that this guy is at 3.5 not transformed is really ridiculous, because Transform Cooler is just bananas. And I'm really excited. So I don't play JP myself, but I definitely keep up with it. And I am really excited to see what that physical cooler, because him linked up with the Strength Cooler transformed is going to be just bananas, because that physical cooler can still touch like 3 million, and he's not even EZA, and he's getting his EZA soon. So yeah, that's going to be pretty ridiculous there. Alright, so let's go back to my defensive rotation here. Now I definitely, like, if I put Tech Frieza there, like, he's going to block everything out, but look at my physical Frieza. He's at 329, and I want the stacks. So I'm going to go ahead and put physical in front. Normally, you'd want to put the Tech 1 there for sure against an AGL, but I want the stacks and my defense high enough, so let's go for it. And we'll just do that there. But yeah, the unit I'm really excited for is the AGL Metal Cooler, the Wicked Bloodline Leader, because he's a full 170 leader, and when he gets an EZA, like, this Wicked Bloodline team is going to be ridiculous, because imagine him with an EZA, and then you've got the physical cooler, you still have the LR Prime Battle Frieza. This transforming Frieza is ridiculous even now, and he's going to get an EZA at some point, right? So yeah, now I'm pretty sure my Frieza's got some different links here, so let's take a look. He's not going to link up as well. Yeah, so now he lost a link there for Prodigies and Shocking Speed. So he still has 5 out of 7 links though, which is just fine. In the second slot, he doesn't gain anything, so I'm going to leave him in slot 1. This Goku definitely can do a little bit more damage. I'm at 198k defense, so still solid. It's not like groundbreaking, right? Like he's not like the main defensive stacking unit you would want to use, but it's a nice utility that he brings with some really solid damage, right? Okay, and then physical booster. We'll just grab a bunch of physical orbs there. Let's see what we got here. So double digits normals. There he's almost 4 million. He's really close. 3.89. Like that's crazy for how old this guy is too. He came out in I think the 250 million download celebration, which was at least a couple years ago. So those are some really crazy good numbers. Like the link level update totally brought units into relevance that were older just because of their link set. I think of like the physical LR cell and the int cell. Like int cell just wasn't that great when he released. He was okay, but he definitely got better in that physical cell. Like he can touch 4 to 5 million because of the link level update. So the link level update was amazing, and I love just how my favorite thing about Dokkan is just that you have like all these old trash units, and they'll just easy and become like the best things ever. For example, the Goten and Trunks that just came out, like they are bananas. So I'm working on their links now. I'll probably do videos on them too when I get them to level 10 because I really like them. I know other content creators are doing videos on them as well, but that's kind of what I'm going to focus on with my channel, is just trying to do a bunch of level, like rainbow level 10 link videos. So 260k defense for physical Frieza. That's not bad. So we'll just go ahead and attack through and get to the next wave here. Perfect, and we'll just see what we got here. So 3.1 from him. I'm not sure if we will actually. Oh yeah, well we're gonna finish him off for sure. And there's the double super, double stacks. That's great. Yeah, any unit that stacks in any way, I pretty much go all in on combo attack. Like I don't even think about like maxing the crit on those units. I want to max the stacks for sure. Alright, and now this is a rare sight, right? Like how often do you see this guy get to his final transformation? That's why I like doing showcases on these longer events, so you can actually see that. But now you can see though, even from like my earlier, like the first and second turn, remember he was still like over 3 million and had like really decent defense. So even in, you know, shorter events, this Frieza is still very good. So yeah, we still have 5 links active. I'm gonna toss him right in slot 1. He's at 178k defense, so his defense actually went down a little bit, and he's actually not stacking anymore, so that's where he's going to cap out. So it's not the best, but against type advantage, it's going to be fine here, but for the next 2 phases, he definitely can get hurt quite a bit. So what I hope with these transforming units is that when they EZA, that they stack all the way through. I think that would be amazing if they just kept the defense stacking all the way through. That would be awesome. But let's see what we can do here. Fully transformed, level 10 links, rainbowed, 3.87. So pretty much like last turn, almost 4 mil. So not that bad. Like I said, when he EZAs, he's going to be bananas. There's a double super. He's not stacking now, but I'll still take it for the insane damage. And there he is, almost one-shotting this Goku. I don't think he's going to take much from this, if anything at all, because he's got type advantage here. 40k, yeah, that's nothing. Thank God that wasn't on Strength Cooler, because that would have really hurt. Alright, and that should finish him off. Oh, no, we need crits, yeah. Actually, yeah, we'll probably go another turn unless this one, like, double sippers, double crits. We'll see. And I'm not going to worry about, like, you know, now that I'm this deep in, I'm not necessarily going to worry about winning the event. I mean, we've definitely seen plenty of the Frieza, and he's fully transformed now. So I'm basically just going to go till I die or win. I'm not going to use items here. Let's see. Physical. Oh, my God, 478. Yeah. You think this Frieza's good? This, this Otherworld Warriors Frieza, physical Frieza, he's bananas, man. I was pretty stoked that, you know, I rainbowed him on the last banner he was on. I think it was on one of the GT Goku and Frieza. Sorry, the GT Goku and GT Vegeta banners. I went ahead and rainbowed Frieza on that because he's so bananas. And I did the same thing with the Ink Gogeta on the current banners. I only had 1 copy of him, and I'm like, yep, I'm going to go all in and rainbow. And actually, I pulled him really fast. he came. I actually pulled 5 copies of Ink Gogeta before I got 1 copy of Goten and Trunks, and it took me about like 500 stones. So the fact that I was only 55% on Gogeta was awesome because I rainbowed him on the banner, so I ended up with an extra copy. But with the coin exchange, it was really nice because I could just turn that in for coins, so I didn't mind that at all. I just had insane Ink Gogeta luck on the Goten and Trunks banner. But I basically just wanted to go till I got 1 Goten and Trunks and 1 Krillin, because Krillin's like one of the most ridiculous banner units in the game. 60% attack and defense support, like you just need to have that on your roster, so definitely had to get that Krillin. I think a lot of people feel that way, like when I watch other YouTubers and stuff, like, yeah, they're summoning for Krillin more than Goten and Trunks, which I don't blame them. Let's see how Frieza's looking. 190k defense, not bad. Goku can definitely, like, beat him up here, though, but let's see what happens. So we'll just attack through. And this Int EZA Cooler, like, I know he's a little outdated as well, but I still think he's solid enough, and the way I run my teams is I basically, and I think this is the way most people do it, but I focus on my 2 main attack rotations, and then I always like some type of support floating. Alright, this will do some damage here. Oh yeah, 274. That did more than just a little damage, but double from normals will be fine this rotation. 3.87, so yeah, he isn't quite getting to 4 mil, but really close. But that's pretty much where he's topping out, that 3.8. Now, if I went crazy and did, like, you know, B-Pan shenanigans and stuff like that, we definitely could get him over 4. But I don't like to do showcases that way because I want to do something that's realistic, that, like, you're really going to run in and that you're really going to do. So, okay, and then we died there, which is fine. But yeah, so there is the Frieza here on a long event. What I'll probably do is I'll probably do a cut, and I'm going to take him to Super Battle Road and see how he does there. Alright, so now we've got the Transforming Frieza here on, we're doing Extreme Class, Extreme Super Battle Road. My team is basically the same as before here. We'll hop into the first match here. My team's the same. I just had to make 1 switch because on the Extreme Class you're required to use at least 1 of each type. So basically all I did on my team was I swapped out the Kid Buu for the AGL Turles. Once again, still not a great defensive unit. Pretty much serves the same role. He's just giving a little bit less attack. But it's basically the same type of team setup I did. Now, definitely on Super Battle Road, I can't get away without using items. So I'm definitely going to use some items here just to get into it a little bit. And we'll see how it goes from there. Now, my rotations didn't turn out exactly how I wanted. So I'm actually going to take the Transforming Frieza and get him off rotation because I want him on the other rotation. Because I do want the physical Frieza and then the Tech Golden Frieza together. We definitely want to put Tech Frieza in slot 1 because he can defend right away without stacking or anything. He's just going to negate the damage out, which is great. And then the physical Frieza is at least going to get a stack in. He definitely could still get hurt though on the first turn. But I'm going to try this first one without items, which I know, like, at the end there, the Tech Transforming Frieza is definitely going to take a lot of hits. We'll see how he does without items here. If I die, I'll just go back in again, but we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and hit Trunks there. You know what? I'm going to just have everyone hit Trunks. Since we do have type advantage with 2 of the units, and we can just try to take down as much damage as we can there. And we'll go ahead and attack there. Alright, let's see what happens. Definitely could die here, but we'll see. Whenever I got that Golden Frieza, though, I want to try to avoid using items because he's really good at soaking up the damage. So I'm hoping one of these next 2 will super, and then I know that we're not going to be at risk here. Let's see, give me a super. Nope, okay. So if they don't super, that's great. If they do super, I definitely am going to take some damage here, but we'll see. At least we get... Oh, I got a seal there too. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, this Frieza is so crazy because he can stun and seal, which just makes him ridiculous with all the damage and stacking he does. So yeah, Trunks, I should have... So if I was smart, I should have sealed Goten, but I think we're going to be okay. If Goten supers, we'll definitely take some damage though, and that I totally could have avoided, so that's my bad there. Ooh, yeah, that was... Ouch, 120k. Yeah, that was not great there. So definitely we'll need an item to get through. So let's go ahead and we'll nurse Chi-Chi here and Princess Snake just to make sure we get through. Normally I wouldn't want to use this many items that early, but that was a big mistake. Well, I guess it didn't hurt me because he didn't super anyways, but yeah, just in Extreme Super Battle Road, man, they just clap you up real hard here. So we're going to attack Goten because I don't want to go type disadvantage. And we got type advantage there, so we'll go Cooler on Goten, and yeah, we'll just attack Goten the whole way here. And it's nice that Trunks is still sealed, so we don't have to worry about him. Goten definitely could do some damage, but the Nurse Chi-Chi were protected, so we're good here. Next turn I'll check Frieza's defense too. Well, the next time he's on rotation. It's unfortunate that he ended up on the opposite rotation. Now I gotta wait. We gotta go another whole turn without him, but that's alright. We'll just attack through here and see what happens. And it'll be interesting to see, you know, on Global we got the anniversary coming up, so it comes with that God event, and that's what a lot of people are theorizing online and on YouTube, that they're not giving us the same name update because they're potentially not wanting us to cheese that with double Cauliflas, which I could see that. I really hope that maybe they're just saving that same name update to be like a big thing for the anniversary. I hope they give it to us on up front, because I feel like it would incentivize people to summon more for characters with the same name. And the anniversary would be a good time to do that, but we'll see what they do. Alright, so let's see here. So Frieza is not going to take any damage in slot 1. And I kind of want to try to take Goten out. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can take Goten out. And I'm going to have the physical Frieza attack actually Trunks and get the seal on him. And then Turles, I know it's type advantage. I'm going to have him attack Goten. And we're just going to pray that Turles doesn't get us killed there at the end. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this Tech Golden Frieza doesn't hit hard, but he still like holds up as one of the best defensive units in the game. Like, his damage reduction is ridiculous. Alright, and I'm hoping we can maybe get a double Sipper here and take him out. Ooh, we got the seal, which is great. Alright, so unless Turles gets hit really hard here, we might be okay. It was a big mistake. I thought Goten, we could get him. Oh, we stunned him. There we go. That was clutch there. So we got the clutch stun. I think even a normal, he probably would have taken like 200k there. That would have hurt bad. But yeah, we got the clutch. So that's the nice thing with this Frieza team. I mean, you've got stunning and sealing on there, which is great. Alright, so now we finally got my rotation set up. So now we can actually look at our transforming Frieza. And there he is, 200k already. So that is solid. And Trunks, he's definitely going to be okay against Trunks. We got Goten stun. Trunks is sealed. We're not going to take any damage here. We're 100% good. So I'm just going to go ahead. Yeah. And look at Goten attacking 500 times at the end. Would have crushed that Cooler. Even though Cooler has type advantage, he would have been crushed. But he's stunned now, so we're totally good. So I think I'm just going to go into Trunks. Cooler's going to go after Goten, though. And actually, I'm going to have Int Cooler also attack Goten. So, hopefully, Goten will be done here. 3.5. That's solid. This is Super Battle Road, too. So, some nice damage there. Yeah, he almost took Trunks out himself. So, yeah, we're good on this first round. So, we'll go to Wave 2. Wave 2, I don't know. I won't be as crazy about items. I mean, I didn't use that many this time. I just used the 2 the one turn. But, I want to make sure we at least get one more rotation with him in this video here. Alright, so we're going to go to the next phase here, Super Battle Road. Alright. So, these waves with a ton of people, like, they are pretty squishy. Like, they'll die really fast, but man, they can, like, look at all these attacks. Like, they could all just decide to Super in slot 1. That's why Tech Golden Frieza is like amazing here. Let's see, so let's go ahead and sure, we'll go after Tien. I'm gonna have Frieza seal Gohan, I think, and then we'll have Cooler go after Krillin for type advantage. And yeah, Cooler definitely could get us killed. I want to make sure we get at least one more turn in. I'm going to use Whis. And I'm going to hope that the Whis will be enough, because I do want to make sure I get one more turn in. At least. So, we know Frieza is going to soak up everything in the front. Yep, that's fine. He got nothing. Especially with the Whis active, that's definitely nothing. And I do like how Dokkan does, add Super Battle Road stages. I feel like they could do it a little bit quicker though. I know this is a big complaint too with like Legendary Goku event stuff. It would be so easy just to add missions for those more often. So, for someone like me, so I've been playing a really long time. I've got a pretty beefy account. Um, and when you just want to sit and play the game, like other than link leveling, there isn't a lot of content. If you're like an end game person like I am, you have everything done. So yeah, basically what I'll do is I'll just kind of rerun the Super Battle Roads and the Legendary Gokus and everything, which is fine. But it'd be nice if they just gave us missions once in a while. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that one stung. Good thing I used that Whis. We definitely would have been dead there. Alright, so we'll try to get one more turn in here. I am going to just put Frieza in slot 1. 153k. So this is turn 1 here. Let's just go ahead and we'll use an Android 8. And then Whis should still be active from the last turn. So we'll just play it out with the Whis. We got Gohan sealed. We'll go ahead and attack Tien with type advantage here. And let's go ahead and hit Krillin up. And then Turles, we'll just have him swing at Tien and maybe he can get some chip damage in if Tien is close to dying. We'll see how far we get here. I'm hoping for a double super here from Frieza. That would be great. 3.4 though. That's solid, like I said. Really solid there. Oh yeah. Yep, Tien's gone. Okay, Roshi super. We should be okay. Yeah, 95k. That's with the Whis. It was nice Frieza got the stack in though. That definitely helped. And then Cooler, nice. 4 million. Not even transformed. This Cooler is insane. Like, if I had known how ridiculous he was going to... So when he initially came out, I just got one copy of him. But if I had known, like, how long he was going to last, I probably would have rainbowed him right away. You've got a nice little stun there. That's great. The funny thing is I normally wouldn't recommend to rainbow somebody with coins. When I had enough coins, I went ahead and rainbowed that Cooler on coins, and then sure enough, right afterwards, I drew like on other banners. Obviously, you never want to coin someone on the same banner and then draw more. You always want to use your red coins once you're completely done summoning, because you're going to get burned on that. The moment you buy somebody and rainbow them with coins, if you go in on the same banner, Dokkan guarantee you they're going to give you that unit again just to make you mad. So I'm just going to go in here with no items. I'll probably die. Whatever. We'll just go in. But, yeah, sure enough, I rainbowed that Cooler. And then on the next time Cooler is on a banner, of course, I drew him like a bunch of times. And that was before the coin update. Now that the coin update's out, I'm definitely a lot less hesitant to draw on banners that I have rainbowed units on, because I know I'm going to get coins back. You still don't want to draw just, if you have like the whole thing rainbowed except like the new unit, you probably still don't want to draw on it, because 3 coins a unit is great, but it's going to still take a lot till you can actually buy a unit back, right? Alright, let's see if Cooler's going to get us killed here. This ain't Cooler. Nope, we're good. Alright. So here we are on Super Battle Road, getting some transformations in. This is probably where I'm going to die. I mean, we got Roshi sealed. Yeah, I'm just going to go at this with no items. If we die, we die. And we're going to go all in. Do I want to go all in on Piccolo? I'll go after Roshi and just make sure we kill him, and then if somehow we survive, we have basically just Piccolo to deal with. We do have the Dokkan attack, so as long as we don't die, we should heal up too. Alright, we're at 3.8 mil. So, if you guys remember in the first part where we did Legendary Goku event, like 3.8, 3.9 is where we topped out. We're already there, and we're in Super Battle Road. This is a double Cooler rotation with multiple enemies. That's why we're a little bit higher. Because Cooler gives a 50% buff when you got multiple enemies. Now that Roshi's gone, we definitely have just 30% buff now. But a lot of people, I think, forget that with Cooler, is that he buffs differently based on the number of enemies and what category you are. So if your transformation boost and terrifying conquerors, you're going to get the buff either way, which all the Friezas are. That's why I like running this Frieza team. Alright, last phase. I'm just going to go in no items here. Luckily, TEQ Frieza is going to soak up a lot in that first slot. Physical Frieza, oh yeah, we're probably going to die here. We're just going to YOLO this. Let's just do it. If I play it smart, though, we might be able to survive this without items. Let's see. This is going to be quite the challenge here, but we're going to go after Vegeta, and then if we have physical, Frieza attack Goku and seal him, that should be good there. And then we'll have Turles attack. I mean, yeah, I should use a Whis or something, but if we die, we die. And then after this, I'll just kind of do a little overview of the transforming Frieza. Let's see if we can get, if Vegeta can super here, that would be great. Nope, okay. So we should get a seal here. At least a seal, maybe a stun. Let's see. We got a seal. Perfect. 50k though. Oh, he got a defense boost from that though, so let's see what this does. This could definitely hurt. Oof, 351. Yeah, we're probably gone. Because Turles from normals here is just going to, like, implode. He's got, like, no defense. Oh, he got the stun, but it was the wrong one. All right, yeah. See, I should have attacked the other one, but, yeah, even from the normals there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and we'll look at the Frieza really quick, and we'll finish up the video here. So, this is the TEQ transforming Frieza here. I do have the sticker on him as well. So what I'll do is we'll just go through his effects here really quick. We'll just jump in here. So you can see he's really basic. Just attack and defense 80% and recovers 11% HP at the start of turn. So that's how you know. Because attack and defense plus 80%, that's like an old banner unit type of passive, right? Like not very good. So if you think of like the Resurrection F, Goku and Vegeta, like before they got Easy A's or anything, like that's kind of what they are. That's just the standard like attack plus 80, defense plus 90, whatever. So super basic, but because his link set is so ridiculous, he's still putting over 3 million attack stats in this state, right? Alright, and let's go to the transformation. You can see all these with the sticker. Like, this one's really bad sticker here. That's terrible. The first one was okay, actually. I think the first one's the best one with the sticker. And then basically, he's just getting buffed a little bit. So 90% and 60% there. So he actually gets more attack and his defense goes down a little bit. So he's basically, he's stacking defense, but then he's also losing defense with the transformations. That's why when you saw me do the first part of the video, why his defense was like staying pretty steadily around like 190k, 170k, and it felt like it should have been going up, but it's because as he's transforming, he's gaining more attack and then losing defense. So same thing there. We can go into the third form here, 100%, and then you see the defense goes down again, recovers a little bit more HP. Final form, defense down even farther, more attack, recovers more HP. And then we go to the final one here. And he actually loses defense altogether. So that's why when I went to final form, I think I was at 190k. And then he went to this form and he actually went down to 170k. So this dude with an Easy A, he is going to be absolutely bananas because you know he's going to have defense on all of his forms. He might keep the stacking all the way through. He's going to be ridiculous because he's already with like, if you look at it, his passive is actually pitiful. Like, it's a terrible passive. If a unit came out with that passive today, it wouldn't be acceptable. Like, the banner units have way better passives than this, but because of his link set, he is just ridiculous. Same situation with the Prime Battle Frieza. Super simple, super basic. Before his Easy A, he could still hit 3 to 4 million. That's why with his Easy A, he's like 7 to 8 million. It's just insane. So, link level update, a huge deal with these Frieza. Big Bad Bosses units are insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm pretty new at this, but I appreciate all of you that are watching. If you like it and want to subscribe, I'm going to try to keep putting these videos out on a regular basis. And I'm going to do some other content as well for a few other gacha games. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.